The snatch progression, appropriate snatch grip is going to be the grip that's wide enough so that the bar is going to fit right in the crease of your hip. The way to test it is hyperextend the hip, feel the bar pressing against your pubic bone. Preparatory position, pull the shoulders back, fully retracting your scapula. Tailbone up, setting your lumbar arch. It's your preparatory position. Knees. Flex your knees 2 to 3 inches only. Jump and catch. Jump, quickly get to your receiving position. Back again. Cues for me are going to be 2. It's the preparatory position, knees, jump and catch. So 3 areas. Notice the stance change. We're going from a jumping stance, okay, to a squat or receiving stance. So I'm just going from hip to between hip and shoulder width apart. Alright, so after each repetition, you're going to have to reset your stance to that jumping stance.
So step 2, right?
Step 2 of the snatch progression. Exactly like the first step, except we're going to add the flexion extension of the hip.
Okay.
Preparatory position. Shoulders are back, tailbone is up, knees, hips. At this point, you want to maintain the knee flexion as you flex forward at the hip. Loading the hamstrings as you drive your rear end back, just like a good morning or an RDL. Once you hit the bottom of the kneecap, that's your mark. You're going to memorize that mark, hold it there. Check to make sure that your weight is on your heels. Shoulders are still pinched back, lumbar arch is still set. Alright, then I'll say hips. You extend the hips alone so you feel that bar hit your crease of your hip. At this point your knee should still be bent, spine is vertical, and it's just jump and catch. Alright, preparatory position. Knees, hips, hips, jump and catch. Step 2 of the snatch. 3 of the snatch progression. So at this point we're going to work the bar, the weight, the load down to the ground. So if I had plates on this bar, it would be touching the ground at the bottom of the steps there. Alright, so it's preparatory position, knees, hips, just like the last step. And at this point we're going to add knees. So at this point you're going to just shift your weight from your heels towards the front of your foot. As you do that, you're going to allow your knees to flex only. So notice my torso angle relative to the ground does not change at all. I'm just shifting my weight from my heel to the forefoot. At this point, the weight would be hitting the ground. Okay? My knees are jutting out over the bar, and the bar has left contact with my legs. Okay? So from here, I'll say knees. You just shift your weight from your forefoot to your heel as you extend the knee, returning the bar to the bottom of the kneecap position. So it's knees, hips, jump and catch. Okay. Step 3 of the snatch progression. Preparatory position. Knees, hips, knees, knees, hips, jump and catch.
Excellent.